Did you know that Guatemala is home to one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world? And I'm not talking about Guillermo, my sidekick. This thing makes Guillermo look like a little tea kettle. In this video, we'll explore Guatemala's unique culture, from its ancient roots to its modern-day marvels. Get ready to be amazed, shocked, and maybe even a little scared. Let's kick things off with a history lesson, folks. Guatemala's history is rich and vibrant, dating back thousands of years. From the mighty Mayan Empire to Spanish conquistadors, this land has seen it all. Guatemala blends indigenous traditions with Spanish influence. It's like if you took a taco, stuffed it with a pupusa, and dipped it in guacamole. Speaking of ancient civilizations, let's talk about the Mayans. Those architectural geniuses who were building pyramids while everyone else was still figuring out how to make fire. Seriously, these guys were way ahead of their time. They had a complex writing system, a sophisticated understanding of astronomy, and they even invented the concept of zero. I mean, I can barely count to 10 without taking off my shoes. Unbelievable. They left behind these incredible cities and temples like Tikal. But the Mayans weren't just about pyramids and math. They also had a rich culture with their own gods, rituals, and even a ball game. Now, let's talk about something else that's unbelievably beautiful. Guatemala's natural landscapes. We're talking lush rainforests, towering volcanoes, pristine lakes, and beaches that would make even a beach bum like me want to slap on some sunscreen. And speaking of volcanoes, did I mention that Guatemala has a lot of them? And I mean a lot. Chapter 4. Volcán de Fuego. Don't try this at home, kids, okay? Remember when I said Guatemala has a lot of volcanoes? Well, some of them are still active. And when I say active, I don't mean they post regularly on Instagram. I'm talking spewing lava, ash clouds, the whole shebang. Take Volcán de Fuego, for example. This bad boy is known for its frequent eruptions, which are both terrifying and mesmerizing at the same time. But hey, at least you can roast marshmallows over the lava, right? Just kidding, folks. Chapter 5. Guatemalan cuisine. It's not just tacos and burritos. All this talk about volcanoes is making me hungry, so let's move on to something more appetizing. Guatemalan cuisine, I know what you're thinking. Isn't it just tacos and burritos? Well, yeah, but there's so much more. Guatemalan food blends Mayan and Spanish influences. Take pepian, a rich stew with roasted seeds, nuts, and spices. It's so good, you'll want to lick the plate clean. And then there's the street food. From tamales to chuchitos to relenitos, there's something for everyone. Chapter 6. Fashion forward, like way forward. But it's not just the food that's colorful in Guatemala. The traditional clothing is pretty eye-catching too. We're talking vibrant textiles, intricate embroidery, and designs that have been passed down through generations. Each region in Guatemala has its own unique style, so you'll see a lot of variety as you travel around. From the brightly colored hippos worn by women to the hand-woven sashes and hats worn by men, it's a feast for the eyes. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, you can even try on some traditional clothes yourself. Chapter 7. Fiesta Time. Speaking of colorful, let's talk about Guatemalan festivals. These people know how to party, and I'm not just talking about a couple of piñatas and a mariachi band. We're talking weeks-long celebrations with parades, fireworks, traditional dances, and enough food to feed a small army. One of the biggest festivals is Semana Santa, or Holy Week, which takes place the week leading up to Easter. Chapter 8. Jungle Cruise, the real deal. Now let's take a walk on the wild side and talk about Guatemala's diverse wildlife. We're talking jaguars prowling through the jungle, monkeys swinging through the trees, toucans with beaks bigger than my ego, and more exotic birds than a Guillermo dating profile picture. And if you're lucky, or unlucky, depending on your perspective, you might even spot a quetzal, Guatemala's national bird. Just don't try to pluck any feathers, because that's definitely frowned upon. Okay, let's be honest, folks. How many of you need a cup of coffee to function in the morning? Don't be shy, I'm right there with you. Guatemala is the real deal. Rich, flavorful beans grown on volcanic slopes. A taste that'll make you want to slap your barista. From small family farms to large plantations, coffee production is a way of life in Guatemala. So next time you're sipping your morning cup, appreciate the hard work behind those magical beans. But it's not all about coffee and volcanoes in Guatemala. They also have a rich tradition of music and dance, which is as diverse as the country itself. From the marimba ensembles that fill the air with their melodic tunes to the energetic dances that tell stories of history and culture, there's something for everyone. One of the most popular dances is the Baile de la Conquista, which reenacts the Spanish conquest of Guatemala. It's a colorful and dramatic performance, complete with elaborate costumes, masks, and plenty of sword fights. Don't worry, it's all in good fun. Now let's take a step back in time and explore Guatemala's beautiful colonial architecture. From the cobblestone streets and pastel-colored buildings of Antigua to the grand churches and plazas of Guatemala City, there's a lot to admire. Antigua, in particular, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. This charming city is like stepping into a time capsule, with its well-preserved colonial buildings, charming courtyards, and stunning views of the surrounding volcanoes. Speaking of languages, did you know that Guatemala has over 20 indigenous languages spoken throughout the country? That's more languages than Guillermo knows ways to sneak snacks onto the set. From the Mayan languages of Quiche, Cachiquel, and Mam, to the Garifuna language spoken on the Caribbean coast, Guatemala is a linguist stream. So if you're looking to brush up on your foreign language skills, this is the place to be. But it's not just about languages in Guatemala. They're also known for their unique art and crafts, which are as colorful and diverse as the country itself. From the brightly colored textiles woven on backstrap looms to the intricate wood carvings and pottery, there's something to catch your eye everywhere you look. One of the most famous crafts is the worry doll, a tiny doll made of wood or thread that you tell your worries to before placing it under your pillow at night. Now let's talk about something that's close to my heart. Family. In Guatemala, family is everything. And I'm not just talking about your immediate family. We're talking aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, the whole enchilada. Family gatherings are a big deal here, and they're always a lot of fun. So if you're lucky enough to be invited to a Guatemalan family gathering, say yes. You won't regret it. Okay, let's take a break from all the culture and history for a minute and talk about something else that's unbelievably beautiful. Lake Atitlan. This stunning lake is surrounded by volcanoes and traditional Mayan villages, and it's so picturesque, it'll make you want to break out your phone and start taking selfies. Whether you're into kayaking, swimming, hiking, or just relaxing by the water with a good book, Lake Atitlan has something for everyone. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even visit one of the nearby villages and learn about the local culture. Speaking of adventure, let's talk about Guatemala's ancient ruins and archaeological sites. From the towering pyramids of Tikal to the mysterious caves of Actun Tunichil Muknal, there's a lot to explore. These ancient sites offer a glimpse into Guatemala's rich history and culture, and they're sure to leave you in awe. Now, let's talk about something a little more practical: transportation. Getting around Guatemala is an adventure in itself, with a variety of options to choose from. You can take a chicken bus, which is basically a school bus on steroids, or you can hop on a tuk-tuk, which is like a three-wheeled motorcycle taxi. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even try riding a burro. Now let's get real for a minute, folks. Guatemala has faced its fair share of challenges over the years, from poverty and inequality to natural disasters and political instability. But despite these challenges, the people of Guatemala are resilient and hopeful. They're working hard to build a better future for themselves and their children, and they're doing it with a smile on their faces. So the next time you're feeling down about the state of the world, remember the people of Guatemala. Speaking of inspiration, let's talk about some famous Guatemalans who have made their mark on the world. From Nobel Prize-winning author Miguel Angel Asturias to human rights activist Rigoberta Menchú Tum, Guatemala has produced some remarkable individuals. These individuals have used their platforms to shine a light on important issues, to fight for justice and equality, and to inspire others to make a difference in the world. So let's give it up for these Guatemalan greats. So what does the future hold for Guatemala? That's the million-dollar question, folks, but one thing's for sure, Guatemala is a country on the rise. With its stunning natural beauty, rich culture, and resilient people, Guatemala has all the ingredients for success. and I, for one, am excited to see what the future holds. Well, folks, there you have it. 20 unbelievable facts about Guatemala that will hopefully inspire you to add this amazing country to your travel bucket list. We've explored its stunning landscapes, learned about its fascinating history and culture, and met its warm and welcoming people. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. And who knows what other secrets Guatemala holds? Stay tuned to find out.